The local high school is holding a car wash to raise funds for varsity sports. Bill can wash and wax one car in 3 hours. Jason can wash and wax one car in 4 hours. If Bill and Jason work together, how long will it take them to wash and wax one car? In this problem, we're trying to figure out how much time it takes Bill and Jason to wash one car together. So we need to pick a variable to represent that time. Let's pick t. T sounds like a pretty good variable to represent time. This time will be in hours. Now that we have a variable picked, let's look back at our problem and see if we can figure out an equation that includes t. So, looking back at our problem, we see that Bill can wash and wax one car in 3 hours. This means that in 1 hour, Bill can wash and wax 1/3 of a car. And if we have t hours, then Bill can wash and wax t over 3 cars. So, the expression t over 3 is how many cars Bill can wash in t hours. Now let's look at Jason. Jason can wash and wax one car in 4 hours. So in 1 hour, he can wash and wax 1/4 of a car. Or in t hours, he can wash and wax t over 4 cars. Now remember, Bill and Jason are working together. So we need to combine their efforts. And in our problem, we want to know how much time it takes them to wash one car. So we need to set our expression equal to 1. Now we have an equation that includes t. In order to get our answer, all we need to do now is solve for t. So, step number 3 is to solve for t. Well, we have 2 fractions here, so we need to find a least common denominator. What is the least common denominator between 3 and 4? 12. So we have a least common denominator of 12. Now we need to take that least common denominator and multiply it by each side of our equation. Now when we distribute in our least common denominator of 12 into each one of these fractions, we'll get 4t plus 3t equals 12. Now we've gotten rid of all the fractions. We need to solve for t. We combine our like terms together to get 7t equals 12. Then divide both sides by 7 to get t equals 12 over 7. So now we have an answer. T equals 12 over 7. So it takes Bill and Jason 12 over 7 hours to wash one car. But since we're talking about hours, let's convert this improper fraction to a mixed fraction to make it a little bit easier to understand. When we do, we get the mixed fraction 1 5/7. So that means it takes Bill and Jason 1 5/7 hours to wash and wax one car.